ponytails and braids. So we're starting with this 3-strand braid by going right over the middle, left over the middle. And we're going to secure that with elastic. Then we're going to take a big section from the middle and create our second braid. Now the key to making this look really beautiful is pancaking it. We're just going to actually pancake the left side of each braid so that it gives it more of a flower effect. And then we're just wrapping that around and then secure it with a butterfly clip. Again, in the middle section, we're going to just pull on the left section just to give it a really beautiful kind of flat, more voluminous appearance. Then the last one, a smaller section on the bottom, we create a 3-strand braid. We roll it up over to the side and then secure all 3 of them with butterfly clips. I'm going to show you how to create a beautiful braided bun. You're going to start with a ponytail at the base, and the key here is that we're just going to flip that ponytail holder, bring the hair through, but then on the 3rd time, we're turning the hair tie, bringing the hair through, but we're not bringing it all the way through. We're actually going to create a low bun. Then you want to separate the base, the hair that was left from the bottom, and we're going to apply Beach River Spray Balm, and then we're going to separate the hair into 3 sections. Take the right section and go over the middle, and then the left section over the middle. We're just going to create a 3-strand braid all the way down by following the mantra of right over the middle, left over the middle, right over the middle, left over the middle, all the way till the end, and then you're going to secure it with a clear elastic. So this braid is going to be connected with the braid we're going to create on the other side to actually create a really beautiful wrap around to cover the elastic. The braid balm is great because it gives the hair a really nice grip, especially when you're getting towards the end of the braid. This is a simple hair hack to create a stunning updo. Bring both of the braids together and then secure it into the clear elastic, and just make sure to tuck those ends in. Now we're just going to twist the 2 braids, bring them over the bun, and then tuck them under. It creates a stunning double braid around the bun. Start by sectioning a hair in the top, then we're going to split the hair in the middle. We're going to start on the right with 3 sections. We're going to take the right over the middle, left over the middle. Then we're going to add hair from the base, take both of those right over the middle, like a typical French braid. Then we're going to take our left section, place it up and out of the way, replace it with a new section from the base, and go left over the middle. Add hair from the right like your regular French braid, right over the middle. Take the left piece, place it out of the way, and then replace it with a new section from the root. So it's sort of similar to a waterfall braid, but on the left side. So the right side is always going to be French braided, while the left section is just being placed out of the way so we can create a really cool braid later. So what we're doing is just creating a French braid down the right side. So follow along as we grab hair from the right, create the French braid, take every single section, and then take a piece and keep it out of the way. Then when we get to the base of the hair, we're just creating a regular 3-strand braid all the way down. Now on the left side, we're going to create another 3-strand French braid, but this time we're adding hair from the left, and then we're taking our right section and leaving it out of the way. So every time we go down the French braid, we're adding hair from the base on the left, but we're taking the right section, and then we're going to place that right section up and out of the way and replacing it with new hair from the base. Just continue this all the way down, and when you get to the base, we're just going to create a 3-strand braid with the mantra of right over the middle, left over the middle, right over the middle, left over the middle, and then we're going to secure that one with an elastic. Now here's the fun part. We're taking that top section, splitting it into 3, right over the middle, left over the middle, but watch this. We're adding the piece that we left out from the right to create a French braid down the middle. This is such a cool braid. So every time you go down, we're just adding those pieces we waterfalled from our right braid and our left braid. So as you can see, I'm adding that hair that we left out of the waterfall on the right and adding the hair from the left, and it creates this stunning braid. So it's a French braid down the middle with the waterfall braid from our French braid on the right and the waterfall sections from the French braid on the left. We're just going to continue this for every rung of the braid until we get to the base, create our 3-strand braid, bring them all together, and you have an epic, beautiful, detailed braid.
Find you something similar.
To create a Dutch infinity braid, we're going to start by applying braid balm. Then we're going to split the hair into 2 sections. Take a small section from underneath these 2 sections. And then we're going to take the small section under the section on the left, bring it through the middle, because this is going to be the piece that we're going to wrap around. So now we're bringing it over the section on the right, And then we're going to add hair from the base to this middle section, because the middle section is the one that's literally just going to create a figure 8 around the two pieces in the middle. So we're adding those two together. Then we're going to take both of them and go under the section on the right. Then we're going to take them through and over the section on the left. So as you can see, this small piece that we took from the base is the piece that we're using to wrap the entire time. But what we're doing to create a Dutch is that we're adding hair from the base on the left side, taking both of those sections, and then we're going to go under the left section, and then we're going to take our small wraparound piece and go over the right section. So now we're just going to repeat this the entire way down by adding hair from the base to our main section, and then we're going to go, both of them go under the piece on the right, and then they both go over the piece on the left. You just want to repeat this pattern all the way down. You want to think about it as the two strands running straight down the middle parallel to each other, and then our small strand, as it's building and we're grabbing hair from the base, is the one that's wrapping around those two center pieces into a figure 8 pattern all the way down. And then we're going to secure it with a clear elastic, wrap the hair around, pull it through, and there you have it, a beautiful infinity Dutch braid. To create a really cool festival style, we're going to start by applying the braid bomb, splitting the hair into 3 sections, going right over the middle, left over the middle, right over the middle, left over the middle, to create a classic 3-strand braid. But the cool thing is we're going to bring 2 of the strands over to the left, pinch it at the base, and slide it up. This is going to give you a really detailed snake braid. Now we're going to create one on the left side. Split the hair into 3, right over the middle, left over the middle, right over the middle, left over the middle. Follow that mantra all the way down to create a classic 3-strand braid. Bring the 2 sections over to the left, pinch it at the base, slide it straight up. Now we're going to just slide it down to create that really cool detailed snake pattern. This is an easy way to take a regular braid and make it look really cool and detailed like a festival vibe. Now we're going to bring both of the 2 sections from the base down into a low ponytail. We're going to split it at the root, and we're going to bring it up and flip it through. We're just going to repeat this a couple times. So now we're going to take the hair from the base, bring it around to the front into a ponytail, then flip it through by going up and over.
That's cute.
Then at the root, you're just going to flip it again. So this is our 3rd one. This creates a really cool detailed volume in your braid, and it's really easy to do because you just need small clear elastics. So we're going to create a 4th one by bringing it forward into a ponytail. Then we're going to flip it through. Now we're going to add 2 gold leaf accessories for some nice bling. This is a double snake braid into 4 flip through ponytails. To create festival space buns, you're going to split the hair into 2, apply braid bomb, and then we're going to split the hair into 3 sections, go right under the middle, left under the middle. Grab hair from the base, and then we're going to take both of those sections, and we're going to go right under the middle. So we're creating a classic Dutch braid. Then we're going to add hair from the base on the left side. You're going to add it to your left section, and then both of them are going to go under the middle. So you just want to repeat this all the way up. So we're just taking hair from the right under the middle, left under the middle. I find it really easy just to start from the base, moving up with your client tilting down. It's really easy to create this Dutch braid when you have a nice perspective on the base. So we're continuing to create this 3-strand braid all the way down. Then we're securing it with a clear elastic, bringing the hair from the front into a high ponytail. Now we're going to repeat it on the other side. Split the hair into 3 sections. Right goes under the middle, left goes under the middle. Then you're going to add hair from the base on the right side. Take both of those sections right under the middle. Now we're going to add hair from the left side to the left piece and take both of them under the middle. So you're just repeating this all the way from the base of the neck up. So we're grabbing both those 2 sections on the right, going under the middle. Then we're going to pass those hairs over to the right hand while we grab the new section. So if you need a more in-depth tutorial, watch the video on the Dutch braid. But here we're just creating our second Dutch braid. Continue to add hair from the base all the way up until the location of the space bun. Then you're going to just create a regular 3-strand braid all the way down. You're going to take that and the extra hair into a ponytail. Then what we're going to do is twist the extra hair Then we're going to twist the braid around that to create our first space bun. Then repeat on the right side for our second space bun. We're going to add glitter to the part, one of Tarte Cosmetics Festival gems, and you have a gorgeous festival space bun. To create a festival look, we're going to bring the hair half up into a ponytail, split it into two, take a section through the right, then take another section through the piece on the left. Bring both of them together into a clear elastic, then we're just going to section it